Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rams ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And here's the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers offense will go to work first. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Rams have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rigby. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Rams, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to pass, it's Curry. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Moving out of the pocket. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. He'll take another shot here. Brings it down on the right side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed your...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Curry. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Hoosiers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Looking downfield, it's Curry. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams with the 1st and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Getting it to the red zone is great. Getting it in the end zone, that's been a bigger problem. Trying to pound it in, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Back to throw, it's Curry. Touchdown, Colorado State! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They march 78 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, no guts, no glory. He's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Bond. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Off play action on 1st down. Turns it loose. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Hoosiers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Curry. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, in every possession. See, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
17, Indiana, 7.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Rams need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. To the air, it's Mendoza. Starting to feel a little pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Beebe. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Barker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He'll take a shot. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back's got it. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. One more play to pad the stats. Into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.